Hello everyone. In experimental 1, we will be introducing the laboratory equipments. The purpose of the experiment is to introduce some physics to laboratory equipments and to understand the structure of voltmeter, ammeter and ohmmeter, and to learn how to use of these meters in physics to laboratory. Also to learn how to use these meters to measure the current, voltage and resistance. As a fundamental equipment for this experiment, here you see multimeter, circuit elements in the back, and necessary connection cables. As a theory, in all the experiments, we will be using some sort of test equipment to measure aspects of electricity that you cannot directly see, feel, hear, taste, or smell. Electricity is insensible by our human bodies. Your most fundamental eyes in the world of electricity and electronics will be a device called a multimeter. Multimeters indicate the presence of and measure the quantity of electrical properties such as voltage, current, and resistance. If we talk about the operational rules, ammeters are generally protected from excessive current by means of a small fuse located inside the meter housing. If the ammeter is accidentally connected across a substantial voltage source, the resultant surge in current will blow the fuse and render the meter incapable of measuring the current until the fuse is replaced. So we will be careful to avoid this scenario. You may test the condition of a multimeter's fuse by switching it to the resistance mode and measuring continuity through the test leads. As an experimental procedure of part A, we will be using the ohmmeter function of the multimeter. First, we switch on the multimeter in the resistance mode, as you see. Now we will connect the cables indicated in your paper as these ones. Before the resistance measurement of the multimeter, we touch the probes together to be sure that the screen shows the 0 as a reset. In the part A, first we will be measuring the resistance value of chrom-nickel resistance wire. Here we touch the tip of the probes to the ends, and you see the value shown in the screen. Now you can take a note in the related section and compare the values written in the parts as are known. This time you see two resistance with different colors. As we zoom, you should be seeing the colors properly, two of them, and we will be measuring the resistance values, and you need to take a note in the related section. The first resistance and the second resistance. Sorry. In part B, we will be measuring the current flowing through our circuit. Here you see the circuit we set for you. Both digital multimeter in the current measurement mode and the analog ammeter is connected to the proper locations in the circuit. Now the only missing part will be our load or resistance. Now when I put this lamp in the circuit, you only need to record the value shown in the screen, not on the ammeter, because this ammeter operates at microampere level Therefore, you cannot see the clear current flow or current level in the ammeter, analog ammeter. Now, I will put the lamp, and you see the current flowing in the microampere level in the multimeter. By the way, we set the voltage level from our power supply approximately 0.5 volts. As we discussed previously, you see the level, current level in the analog ammeter. In the second step, in the part B, we remove the lamp from the circuit, and we will be putting this resistance with colors you see in the video. Now we will be noting in our paper the level in the analog ammeter as well as the digital multimeter. You should compare the levels with this resistance with relevant ohm level. Again, we are removing the resistance, and as the last part, we put a resistance with the relevant colors. Here you need to see and the digital multimeters show the relevant value, and the ammeter. Again, the same problem occurs here. Our ammeter, the level exceeds the range of our analog ammeter. In the part C, we will be measuring the voltage level. Our voltmeter in multimeter in the voltage mode will be connected, as you see, parallel to the resistance. Now we will be giving power to the current connected, resistance connected circuit, as you will see here. And we will compare the level as we measured in the related section of your paper. Now we open the multimeter in the DC volt measurement mode. Now we will be giving 5 volts in the digital power supply. Okay, we approximately opted out the voltage level. Now you see the resistance with these colors is connected to the circuit, and when we give 5 volts to the circuit, we are measuring this level of voltage. Again, we will be repeating the same experiment with this resistance. Now we put the relevant resistance in the same circuit, and again we will supply 5 volts to the same circuit. Okay, it will be enough. Now again you put the numbers on your part C in the section 1.6 in your paper. You can follow the circuits by the cables that I connected on the using the power supply as resistance, as a load, and multimeter.